Hello, hello. This is Slayer. It was a long time since I recorded something like this the last time. So we recently, today, or at least when uh, announced our new Series 2.5, which is the Series 2 um, metagame, but with no Dynamax as preparation for what we will do in Scarlet and Violet. And I personally think it's very interesting to play no max. I actually prefer playing no max a lot, as I really like the positional based playstyle of it. Um, so today I will walk you guys through 5 Pokemon that I think gets a lot better in this meta. Um, and I will start with the one I thought of immediately when I saw this format, and that is Mienfoo. Mienfoo saw a lot of play in the beginning of Series 2, but quickly dropped off as people realized that the fake out that it provided was not really that useful if you compared it to the speed of Cubfu, but also the attack stat. So Cubfu obviously sits as a very nice 72 base speed, while Mienfoo sits as a base 65. So it's a bit slower and gets outsped by Pokemon like Legend. And I think Legend will still be very popular. But I really think that a combo of Inner Focus and Fake Out will mean a lot in this meta. As I think some of the Fake Out Pokemon will be absolute best Pokemon around. Mienfoo deals a lot of damage, even without investment, with moves such as Close Combat, High Jump Kick, or Drain Punch, with its base 85 attack, which is not bad. Cubfu only has 5 more attack, but it does make a difference in some calcs, especially against Porygon. Some other things that I think are really useful in this Pokemon is U-Turn. U-Turn is something I believe Cubfu gets access to as well. Yep. But U-Turn really provides a lot of useful pivoting in this new environment, which I really like. It also has lots of other really fun tools, such as Knockoff, Rock Tomb, which I think is very good for speed control. It has Fent, for like trying to attack through your opponent's protect. Very useful if you use it next Pokemon I'm gonna talk about. There's also Quick Guard on this thing, which could be very useful against, for example, Panyard or Grookey, if we really see them pick up a lot in the meta. And I really think we're going to see Grookey, so Quick Guard could be a very good tool on Mienfoo. I think this Pokemon just really has a lot of tools for this meta game, and Inner Focus just does so well. So let's remove Cubfu and let's go on to the next Pokemon. Pokemon we actually have discussed a lot together with Mienfoo when we have tested out Nomax previous times, and that is Gastly. Gastly is a Pokemon we saw quite a bit during Series 2 as well, but not the same kind of sets that I think we will see it in this format. In the previous series, you often see Scarf Gastly with like Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Icy Wind, and then either a coverage move or a support move in the last lot. And it was a very good support Pokemon next to a Dynamax target. But in this meta, I really like Sash Gastly with Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, Protect, and then a move of your choice. It could be coverage like Ice Beam, Icy Wind, for like speed control, Thunderbolt, Energy Ball, but you can also use something like a Taunt, Will-O-Wisp, or something else. I think this Pokemon has a lot of very cool tools in this meta. it just now, since Max is gone, this base 100 attack really shows off. It's a lot of damage. I played a match earlier today, and Gastly basically KO'd the entire opponent, entire uh, opposing Pokemon, or the entire team. The sash really helps us stay alive and to deal that damage over a longer time. I think we could also see the Scarf or even Spec sets return, but I think Focus Sash will be the main item. Yeah, main item. Next one that I've been thinking a lot about is Anorith. So when we ran No Max Tour back in the days, we actually saw a lot of Anorith, both on rain teams, but also on non-rain teams, just like Choice Band. Switch to him, of course, with Rock Slide, Excessor, Knockoff, and maybe Aquayet. Also, just very strong attack with this 95 attack and 75 speed. It's a very strong attacker. And if you put a Riolu, not a Rillaboom, next to it, with coaching, yeah, this thing gets crazy scary. These rock slides do hurt a lot, and they're honestly very hard to withstand. It really helps against Pokemon like Litten and so on to just ignore these boosts. I can also see Sword Stance Anorith becoming more common play. Like Rock Slide, maybe Aquayet, Sword Stance Protect. Or maybe Excessor, Knockoff. There's a lot of options on this Pokemon. I believe it doesn't get U-turn, correct? So that's something to think of. You could always use Rock Tomb for speed control. Yeah, I think this Pokemon has a lot of very useful tools, and this Aquayet can probably help out a bunch. Just be careful of Grookeys with this Pokemon. The next one I am going to bring up is a Pokemon that was already quite good in Series 2. To say the least. It's, of course, Porygon. So this might be a bit controversial. But Porygon will... I don't know, but I think it will be better, since Dynamax really was what made other Pokemon able to break through. Now you can run like Eviolite, probably download, and let's say Try Attack, Ice Beam, Recover, and I think Protect. I don't think Trick Room is always that useful. I think you can run a bit of speed on your Porygon. But generally, just run a bulky set. And now you don't really need to invest a bunch of special attack. I like somewhere around here. This gives you. I think that it was some calc. I think it might have been Ice Beam into Grookey or something. I'm not sure. I had a calc between that number. But I really think Porygon will be able to do a lot. Just recover off a lot of damage. If you manage to get rid of your opponent's Mienfoo, Kung-Fu, it's just very hard to kill. And it deals a lot of damage. I would almost say this is more like... It's kind of like a Station. Because of download boost. Like already good attack stat. And then a +1 on top of that. It's a lot of damage. And it really has the coverage that you need. Normal, ice, electric. You can get a psychic move, ghost move. Let's say you could even run like a more bulky set with foul play, icy wind, and like a more supportive set. Of course, with Trick Room as well. That's also an option. We have Eerie Impulse for even more like annoying stuff. Yeah, I just think Porygon will probably not drop off from that top 1 usage. I would not be surprised if it reaches like at least 50% usage. Because Porygon looks very good here. The last one is the Pokemon I believe benefits the most from this change, and that is Grookey. Rose Instance, Grassy Surge, Grassy Glide. Done. No, but this Pokemon will seriously do a lot to this metagame. In Series 1 of DPéC, we saw Grookey dominate. It was the top 1 in usage for pretty much all tours and over the entire season. Which is crazy if we like look back at Series 2, because it was like, yeah, it was top 12, but it was not top 1 material. It was a good Pokemon. It still deals a lot of damage, but a lot of threats could just Dynamax and not be threatened by Grookey, really. Because I honestly think Rufflet as a whole was a lot stronger in Series 2 due to the tools we realized Grookey had. No, Rufflet. But of course, Grookey also has gained Opposition in a Grass type in Tangela, which I honestly still think will be a very useful Pokemon, especially now when Rufflet is gone. You can actually run like a Eviolite set now, because you don't have to be afraid about birds' airstreams going around everywhere. Yeah, so this is my 5 Pokemon that I think will probably rise up to very high in usage and start to dominate the meta. And well, that was it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.